Hi. Today is October 4th, 2017, 2 days after the shooting in Las Vegas. I tell you this up front because it explains the solemn mood in which I'm delivering this message, but also because it gives some context to everything I'm going to say about valuing your life. You see, on October 1st, a few days ago, I was spending some time with a friend of mine, and we were putting together a promotional reel related to my speaking business. And as I was leaving, driving away with that video on my hard drive, I began thinking about the fact that on October 1st of 2015, I was in a much different place. I was sitting in a chair receiving my first chemotherapy treatment. And I was thinking about how strange and wonderful life can be in using those 2 years, I guess, as a marker. And I began to think about how much I valued my life in a different way than I ever had before because of what I'd gone through. And I woke up on October 2nd thinking that I would make a video to that effect. Of course, what I woke up to on October 2nd was something much different. The horrific events, the lives lost, the lives altered, hit me hard. I'm sure it hit many of you hard for many different reasons. It hit me hard because of the value of life that I'd just been considering and thinking about. And I remember that entire day in mourning, devastated and shock about the lives that had been lost and the lives that had been altered. And it made me think even more about the value of life. The value of those lives lost, but also the value of my life and your life. And when I say that, I don't mean that just simply in the context of we could die at any moment from a hurricane, some other sort of natural disaster, or a shooting. It's more about valuing life on a day-to-day basis. Because whether we live to 95 or we die tomorrow, it's really not germane to what I have to say. Because if you live to 95 and you don't value those days, to me anyway, there is no point. And when I talk about valuing your life, I want you to think about it maybe using an analogy of something that means a lot to you, a possession that means a lot to you. It might be a car, be a watch, something. When you have that thing, what are you going to do with it? You're going to make sure it's safe, it's clean, it's well taken care of, and you're going to keep an eye on it, right? But do you do that with your life? Do you make sure that your body is safe, well taken care of, by exercising, by eating right? Do you value that time by enjoying it, by not just enduring life? Because like I said before, if you just don't value your life and you just endure it, if you live to 95 years old, you've lived, but you haven't really relished in life. You haven't really valued your life. What I'd like to ask you to do after watching this video is consider whether or not you value your life every day, how you spend your time. Do you greet the day with dread, Or do you greet the day with vigor? And that says a lot between living and existing. If you value your life, you will wake up with delight and wanting to take on the day with vigor and wanting to take care of yourself and those around you and relish all the time you have with those people. So if I had any call to action for you, it would be for you to consider if you really value your life. And if you do, or if you don't right now, what changes do you need to make to place more value on your life? Because it can always get better. Because life can always get better. My transition from cancer patient to professional speaker who's lost some weight and grown his hair out and is loving life in an all new way should stand as testament to that. And I hope for what it's worth, it's motivating to some of you out there, even one of you. Because all of you, in the end, deserve to value your life. Take care.